Well, hello everyone. My name's Dara Rath and I'm the pastor at Faith Lutheran Church in Port Elgin. And each week I have this wonderful opportunity to read stories to you that take about 5 minutes for you to watch. And I read that these stories are from different authors, and some of them are funny and some of them just give you something to think about. So this week, this story I'm going to read is from a book written by Richard Wagamese. It's called One Story, One Song. And Richard is an Ojibway from First Nations in the northwest Ontario. And the topic that he is writing about is called the power in silence. Now, I just want to tell you right off the top that I don't do silence very well at all. I'm always, if there's silence at any time, I'm always trying to fill the gap with something to say or something to talk about. When we go to retreats, as pastors, we have a day of silence, which is not one of my best days. It's really difficult for me to sit and eat with people and not talk to them. But anyway, I'm getting a little bit better with it. So here we go. Here's Richard's writing on the power in silence. He writes, "I've been fortunate in my time to meet some genuine traditional teachers. I've been further blessed to sit with them and talk, to walk with them out onto the land. Our times together are always punctuated with silences. Our talk was a sharing of the sacred breath of creation, and silence was an act of reverence. I never realized before then that silence is a spiritual thing. Most of my life, I've felt awkward with silence, seeking to fill gaps with talk, with a quip, a rejoinder, an observation. The silence that I experienced with traditional teachers were intentional breaks in thought, left there as bridges to emotion. Like many people, I came to native spirituality hoping to get things clarified and resolved, preferably instantaneously. I was looking for the sweat lodge, the pipe, and the traditional medicines to heal my old wounds and salve the raw spots that living had left on the surface of my being. Initially, I believed that my presence at ceremony would be enough in itself, that a morning smudge of sage or sweetgrass would elevate me easily beyond old pain and fresh hurts. I had a lot to learn. A sweat lodge is not a band-aid. A pipe ceremony is not an aspirin. The real work of healing comes in how we apply the principles from those ceremonies in our daily lives. Nothing ever happens instantly. Most of the time, we struggle to achieve our goals. Isn't in that struggle that the warriors are born? Silence allows you to pause and reflect. Like most people, I was hooked on doing. What those tribal teachers were telling me was the opposite. Be, then become. It sounds so simple, but it flies directly in the face of everything we've ever been taught. If I can make more money, then I will be content. If I get a good job, then I'll be secure. Once I have a solid love relationship, I'll be satisfied. And on and on. Getting comfortable with silence helped me to turn all that around. Being spiritual, in the Indian way, means simply getting in touch with whatever moves your spirit. Silence is one tool I employ. A painting, a photograph, a good book, the words of a song, a blues riff, the touch of a hand, quiet talk, a walk with my dog. All these things also move my spirit. When you learn to carry that feeling into everything that you do, your life becomes a ceremony. And that's the whole intention. Close your eyes and feel the silence. There will be lots of time for talk beyond that. Something to think about this week. Blessings on your day.